Hey, what's going on, guys? Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. Today I want to talk to you about some of the more taboo ways of making money in the bodybuilding industry. Now, a lot of people know that to make it in bodybuilding, to make it your job, to pay your bills, put food on the table, it's hard work. Most people can't cut it. But that's true to a certain extent, and it's also not true to a certain extent. It's actually very easy to make money in bodybuilding if you've got any kind of a physique. The problem deals more with your principles, what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about some things that I find to be a little bit, well, it's kind of an oxymoron to say a little bit because I find them to be morally reprehensible, but it's a bit of an oxymoron because a little bit morally reprehensible is like a little bit pregnant. It's like you are or you're not. Now, there are certain ways that you can make money, even as an amateur. You can get signed to a magazine, like Weeder AMI, Muscular Development, maybe Iron Man, Planet Muscle, that kind of thing. Websites usually don't have exclusivity agreements like magazines, so I don't think you could sign with RX Muscle or Get Big, but maybe you could. I don't know. I don't think you could. I think those are only good for magazines. You can get a sponsorship with a supplement company. That's possible. I don't think that supplement deals pay what they once did. I think, of course, you know, for the top level athletes like Jay Cutler and Phil Heath and Dexter Jackson, well, actually not Dexter Jackson, because from what I understand, he was moved from Muscle Tech down to 6-star, and I don't think he's with any star right now. But anyways, but a supplement contract could be good if you're at the top. If you're an amateur, it may not even pay for your, you know, your travel, your hotel stay. They may just send you supplements. So again, supplement deal, maybe not so much money. If you're a pro, you can make some contest earnings, but unless you're winning the Olympia or the Arnold, you might just win $10,000, which after all your gear, which a lot of people can drop $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in gear for just one show, your hotel, excuse me, not gear, creatine, your show, your hotel, your gas for mileage, rental car, that kind of thing, taking time off work, your food, let's not forget your food, because supplement companies usually don't cover your food, so then your $10,000 are gone, and you may actually be in the red. So contest earnings, not really all that helpful. So there's some things that you can do if you don't mind compromising your morals. Gay for pay. Nothing against the gay folks in the audience, but gay for pay could range from anything from going back to a guy's hotel room so he can admire your physique for like $200-300 to touching you, to, you know, sodomizing you pretty much. You could become a prostitute. You could do that. You could do muscle worship. You could do videos. You could sell used clothes. Nasser, unfortunately, may rest in peace. He did that for a while, but he wasn't the only one that did it. He was just the one that got made the most fun of for it. But you can sell your old boots, your socks. You could sell your posing trunks. You could sell your worn sweatshirts, that kind of thing. Some bodybuilders will, you know, sell their underwear, you know, and include, you know, a little extra there. You know, schmoes are a very, very sick group of people. If you're willing to, do that, then, you know, you can do that. Like Frank Zane was a school teacher, you know. Mike Katz, I believe so also. Ronnie Coleman was a police officer. I don't know if you would want to, I don't know if you would want to get it out that, you know, police officer by day, selling dirty underwear by night. You know what I mean? Not that Ronnie did that, but I'm just saying, your morals get questioned, and, you know, you don't want this stuff to get out, literally. You know what I mean? Like, some of these guys have real jobs. Ronnie Coleman, Frank Zane, they all had real jobs, you know what I mean? Jay Cutler, I don't know what he did. I think he sold real estate or something. But the point is that, so you got that aspect of it, well, people know, and then you got the other aspect of it, well, even if people did know or didn't know, is this something that I want to do? You know, because a lot of times, you know, the women get attacked because, you know, muscle worship is, I think, largely attributed to women bodybuilders, because women bodybuilders, quite frankly, they don't have the opportunity to make contest earnings. And even if they did, they're minimal compared to the male bodybuilders. They don't have much in way of sponsorships from supplement companies, except for Gaspari that has Kathy Lee Francois. I don't really know of any major women bodybuilders signed by any major companies. So supplement contracts out, contest earnings out, and magazine deals, shit. I mean, I don't even know of a magazine that actually has a women's bodybuilding section. Muscle Mag has like a star profile every once in a while, talks about women bodybuilders. Muscular Development will you know, every once in a while have something. I think they may even have a small section, and by small, we're talking 3 or 4 pages out of like 150. It's really small. And Flex and Muscle and Fitness, I don't even think they cover women's bodybuilding. So magazines out, supplement contract out, contest earning out. So a lot of people like to sort of pin this whole muscle worship on women. And let's face it, a lot of the schmoes like the women. They like the lift and carry, the scissors. They like being body slammed and kicked in the nuts. I mean, these are the schmoes. And so sure, the poor women bodybuilders, they get, you know, labeled as the only ones that do muscle worship. But quite frankly, there's a lot of I don't want to say homos, because I want to maintain, I want to be politically correct here. I also don't want to use any other terminology like pole smoker or butt pirate or any of that. But a lot of the gay people really like, you know, having these bodybuilders come over and pose for them and beat them up and God knows what else. A couple of the bodybuilders on my site, I had a gentleman that I told him if he contacted me again, I'd have to out him, and he didn't contact me again. But he wanted to send me $200 to give a disposable camera to these guys, so they would and pay them as well. I was just getting like a finder's fee and and then have them take pictures of their feet. I mean, it's just, again, you know, I just think that it's weird. You know what I mean? It's really weird because this is a sport. This is a sport that Ben Weider tried to get into the Olympics. This is a sport that we all love. This is a sport that we go to contests for. But it's a reality that there's a lot of sick people that enjoy bodybuilding, enjoy physique sports, and they're willing to pay top dollar. And it's kind of like a waitress kind of concept to me. It's you know, a waiter makes like $2.50 an hour from the restaurant. They make literally no wages. But the customers come in and tip them, you know, that kind of thing. And I just think, like, I mean, it's probably not even a good example, but I just think the bodybuilders are starving for money. And, you know, the few lucky ones that get the good customers, like, this, you know, the supplement companies, or they're able to win at shows, or they get magazine deals, that kind of thing, they're lucky. But those that don't get any of those things, their morals really get put on the line. And if they really love bodybuilding, it might mean... you know, it might mean having to pose for a group of gay guys after a contest. And it's, Dennis Tinerino talked about this, I believe, in a book that he put out, and this is going back 30 years. There's a lot of depravity, a lot of sick people out there, and they just love bodybuilders, and they pay top dollar. And, you know, when people tell you it's very hard to make money in bodybuilding, the truth is it's not. It's very easy to make money in bodybuilding. What I would say would be difficult is deciding where you stand and how much you value your principles. That's the difficult part. But making money, if you had no principles and you were spineless and didn't give a crap about anything or anyone, shit, man, I would think when you had a good physique, even if you weren't winning, but you had a good physique, shit, I would think you'd clean out the house. I think you'd make a shitload of money in a very short amount of time. And if you had no conscience to speak of, it wouldn't really be a problem. So, anyways, I'm Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, please subscribe, and if you'd like, leave a comment. Thank you very much.